What's up, guys? So I recently did that video talking about how sometimes I only own things for less than a day, even less than an hour, sometimes just 2 or 3 minutes. So what usually happens in this case is I did a trade with someone and I have something that's coming to me, but someone else wanted that particular item. So I receive it in the mail, I look it over for a second, snap a few pictures, send it to the person once they give me the okay, then I pack it back up. So in that video I was specifically mentioning the Spyderco Paramilitary 2, the one with the digital camo handles. And I had some people asking me what I got in trade for that. Well, this is what I got in trade. So I wanted to read the letter that also came with this as well. I know you can see obviously everything I love. I got some silver, I got some Zippos, I got some knives, surprise cards for Christina as well, which is very cool. So it says, "Dear Jeff, the one and the only cutlery lover. I just wanted to say thanks for the awesome trade. I also hope that you like the extra goodies inside. The cards are for Christina. I hope she likes them. The one old Balisong I got from a trade a while back. I don't know much about it, but I figured it would go nicely in your collection. Keep up the great vids and keep on fishing." Yes, it is finally getting warmer out. I mean, I don't think winter's over. I personally think this is a little bit of a tease, you know, in weather. I still think there's some snow before we're out of the storm there, no pun intended. But anyway, we'll see what happens. It is actually an awesome day to go fishing today. Unfortunately, I have some other stuff to do. But yes, I can't wait until the fishing season starts back up for me. P.S. Sorry for the terrible handwriting. Actually, handwriting is very nice. It's clearly legible. So thank you. Thank you so much for the trade as well. I really do appreciate it. I already shipped out the PM2 for you, so that'll be exciting once you open that. It's an awesome, awesome knife. What I ended up trading for is, you can see here, I got a Schrade manila folder Balisong. Now this is a model I already have. This is one that's been used. It's a little bit on the looser side just because this is pinned. Once you start flipping these Balisongs, they get a little bit loose. This one, the latch doesn't quite, you know, stay shut all the way. But even some of the ones that I've had before, because this is probably the 4th or 5th one I had, I know one of them came like that, where the latch was kind of loose. This does have a sharpened swedge on the back. If you don't have one of these and you go to flip it, keep that in mind. So it's, I guess, you know, truly considered a stiletto style knife, full sharpened edge with the partial back sharpened. But still very cool, very old school Balisong. Love it. And this is the other one he was talking about, the older one. Now this screams FHM to me, at least that's what we called them back in the day. I don't know what people are calling these days. But anyway, just a Balisong that was made, you know, right in the Philippines. It just screams at everything from the tiny little brass pins. The handles here initially look like they might be wood or something, but I believe they're either horn or bone. Probably bone that's dyed, although it could still be horn. You can see there's a little couple chips here and there and stuff. This is not, you know, one of those, you know, models you're gonna be flipping all the time. It's purely just to be actually used. This one happens to be a little bit stiff, which is also very common for these types of knives. You can see all the brass that's incorporated, so we have brass liners here. All right, pop the latch open. You can see all that brass as well. Little ornate kind of decorations. So to me, I totally think this is a Filipino handmade, which is just very nice for the collection. It's a good example of another, you know, type of Balisong you'd get from the Philippines. Of course, the Zippos here. We have a biohazard with the blood splatter, which I would consider to be maybe a zombie theme. So very cool. Used but in good condition. This one's from 2018. All right. And then these two are unused, brand new. These are actually models you can get at Walmart. So the top one is from, oh, they're both from 2018. All right, so very cool. It says America, your right to keep and bear arms. So if you do like this model, like I said, head over to Walmart. They probably still have them. It's actually kind of sad because when these first came out, these, not this one particularly, but these two lighters at Walmart used to be like $10, right? And then all of a sudden, I think I posted on Instagram, like overnight, they jumped to $15 or $16, whatever it is, $15.95. So they obviously did a huge price increase on their lighters. This one, of course, it's a bear and a deer. So it says beer, which is funny. I like the orange though. Very cool. So love those. Those will go right into the collection as well. And then the cards was a really nice surprise. And Christina does love these. She likes a lot of different cards that have different types of pips. The pips are the actual, you know, letters and numbers on the corner. So in other words, like there's decks of cards that have like a different type of theme on the front. It could be anything. Could be Mickey Mouse, could be Alien, doesn't really matter, but the cards are usually the same. What she really enjoys is when the card design is totally different. All right, so you can see just the style of letters and numbers here, totally different font, And then each card obviously having a different picture. That's very cool. It's a very, you know, very nice thing that she actually looks for in cards. So it's cool to have different styles and different types, but that's what's most common is you have a different image on top, and it's all the same generic, you know, deck underneath. So this is totally different. And of course, she's very much into the gun stuff, much more lately. It's really, really unfortunate, you know, the restrictions with gun content on YouTube. I have been posting a lot more stuff like that on Instagram if you guys are interested. Specifically, I got a gun adapter kit, which I absolutely love. I really, really love it. It's very cool. You can shoot a bunch of different calibers in a 12 gauge. All right, so I actually just got to test that out recently, and Christina was shooting her gun. We did a lot more shooting stuff. Unfortunately, like I said, most of that, if not all of it, is staying off of YouTube for obvious reasons. But we are still very much, you know, buying, using, carrying, and practicing with our firearms. But she loves it. Very cool, Winchester. As far as the silver goes, we got 2 different silver rounds, which are absolutely beautifully struck. All right, you can see the verse here, the Queen. All right, 1 troy-ounce, fine silver, 1 troy-ounce. Very nice. We got 2 Morgan dollars here. All right, on the left, 1896, and on the right, 1921. Awesome. Love those. A couple quarters. These are all pre-64s. Let's see, we have a, well, 64. I guess it's not technically considered pre-64. 1958 and a 1941. And then I think this might be my only standing quarter. All right. I don't know if I have another one of these, and obviously the date is rubbed off. It would have been, I guess, on the bottom. But very cool. I have to double check. I don't think I have another one of these. Very awesome. I forget the exact dates. I want to say like 1916 to 1930 something. But very, very cool. So there you go. People are usually interested in what I'm trading for, and specifically mentioning, you know, that I was getting rid of that knife. People are asking me, hey, what are you getting rid of it for? Well, this stuff, which is equally as exciting to me. So that's it for now. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.